Assalamu alaikum. We greeting everybody. My name is Kadi Omar Singate, and I am in the US, ST's agent around that end, and I'm more like the reinforcer. And this is Dembajalo. He is from Germany, Bremen, and he is ST's international manager. And that is ST, we all know ST definitely. And that's Bricks Boy, he is ST's internal manager. So we decided to come here today to give you guys some briefing, not only you guys, but everybody, people who are watching, the fans, people who have interest, stakeholders, to talk about how the song went down. So we wanted to give everybody a chance to ask some questions, and we are willing to answer, and you are free to choose any language you wanted to. We have somebody here who is very fluent in Fula, Mandinka, Wolof, English, so it is your choice, okay? And I guess I will let Damba say something before we started to talk to you guys, or if you...
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Demba Jallo. Like Kadi already introduced me, so we are happy to welcome you all here. So, okay. Like Kadi already mentioned, the reason why we are here today is just to talk about how the event went, and to answer maybe one or few more questions related to the event. So like he already introduced me, I'm ST's international manager, at the same time also the event manager when it comes to the album launch. So the floor is open for questioning. Though the way we are organized on the high table here, we respond in different patterns related to who is responsible for what. So related to the questions you are putting through us, we will have one from us who will be responsible of answering that direction. Yeah. So the floor is open for you for questioning, please.
Yeah. Tell us your name. The media house
you represent in, yes, please.
Okay, I have a question.
Sure.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Nna La Duwa from the Fashion Network.
Sure.
Okay.
First, before I ask my questions, I would like to congratulate the ST management and
Thank
all
you.
Gambians for showing their support during this show.
Thank you.
My question was, I will center it on media accreditation. There have been issues with media who will want to cover this event. We know when it comes to the promotional events that the show cannot be successful without the active participation of the media.
Sure.
But in many instances, on the day of the show, the media suffer a lot to get access to these important venues for them to continue the work that we've been doing, due to the right behavior of some security forces or perhaps insufficient information given to them regarding media participation. I would like to know what is ST's management next time to ensure that journalists are accorded with a due respect in subsequent programs.
All right, thank you. That's a very good question, especially in relation to the security. And even myself, I have trouble with the security getting in. I was at the main gate, I couldn't get in. I went to this little gate where they say ST is the only person that's supposed to get in there. I couldn't get in also. But at some point, they allow me, they see my tag, it has all access, but they don't want the other people that come with me, they cannot get in there. So I have to go around. I have to spend a lot of time trying to get in myself, but it is noted, honestly, it is noted. And next year, we wanted to do things a little bit different, and we might be able to, the plan is we will get in touch with you guys before, and all these problems will be sorted out before the event. Even with the tags, we do understand that they're kind of late, but regardless, that's how we've been doing it every year. We try to surrender the cards to the media outlets like around 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, because we do notice some irregularities too previously from people copying the cards and giving it to their friends. So that's why normally we are delayed. We don't want to give it very early. So, but we do know that there is some challenges, and we will make sure that it is taken care of the next time. I'm not sure if I answer your question, but it is noted. Thank you very much. And what media house? Fadu Network?
Fadu Network.
Thank you. Thank you.
I have a question. My name is Maya from N24 Radio and Television.
From where?
N24 Radio and Television.
Thank you.
My question goes first. We have seen that previous years all you played is semi-live and playback. But this time around you mentioned live band. And during your show, I heard you say, don't call my live band. You understand? So can you make that clear, and what triggers you to play live band?
Like you said, it's been, I think this one was the 8th album launching we had, and all the 7 launchings was just semi-live, you know, and I thought it was nice to add up some spice to the whole thing and just take it to another level. And like you said, there's been a whole lot of, you know, commotion about, you know, ST doesn't do live band, he doesn't play this, he doesn't do that, you know, and then, you know, that added more to the spice, because I was like, okay, so at least now I have a chance to also prove something else, even though I didn't have to.
This one goes to ST. My name is Music Home.
Yeah.
So I have a lot of people saying that you released an album, but you didn't release the album, but you did the album launching.
Yeah.
So Diamos ya sale con so level if I can you understand?
Yo, well, atunya lang Diamo Seattle na kino, but ang technical difficulty le sort of with one song. Wala din namang album mo upload no nung iyalang ikanjal. But I ntola ninga sort of nung laftala nyamin day after the launching rec mulbe tracks also online already, you know. But unfortunately anata kawal nyama, so but ngalo nakita nyaw nya next week inshallah mulba dila online. Yeah.
Yeah, and that is our advantage too, for it to be available as soon as possible. So unfortunately, you know, like you said, that's the problem. So, yes.
Okay, I will come back again. My next question goes to ST and the entire management. We've seen, if you look within the sub-region, we have artists with teams that they perform with, but in the Gambian context, usually when artists are on stage, their efforts are being complemented by fellow artists. What is SP's management doing to ensure that they transform the music narrative, have a complete set of themes, where ST alone will not be on stage jumping from one point to another, where you have a complete thing that will also support ST's energy on stage, dancing while he is also doing other things.
Sorry, I don't think that. You are very right. You are very right. From that perspective, unfortunately, it's my fault. I was supposed to call Electra, and unfortunately, things got hectic. I couldn't call her, but that was definitely my fault. We had dancers all over the video that were contracted. What's the name of the dance group again? Yeah, in Sano we saw them, in Lakat we saw them as well. Yeah, I probably tried to call her, I couldn't get through, but things were happening so fast, and I apologize for that. But thank you so much for bringing that up.
I have a question. This one was interesting also. Most of the people they're completely focused on the negative aspect of the event. But so can you review the positive side of the event, your experience on the event, about the events?
Well, I haven't had any negative reviews. Honestly, it's positive everywhere that I go. Honestly, I wouldn't lie about this. It's always positive. And for me, like I said, when people come and buy tickets to come to your show, it's not just about you making money. It's about those people being satisfied, and also, ensuring their safety. So next time you call an event, it's easy for these people to actually get up and say, hey, I'm buying this ticket because the last time was amazing. So I tell my people all the time, this show that we are doing right now is also an advert for the next show. Because if things go in another direction for you this year, next year, you definitely don't want to be there. So I'm really happy about how the show went. Everybody is happy. People are texting to congratulate. I meet people, they tell me how happy and proud they are. And, people really came out to support. Many things happened. People sold their waters, people sold, their drinks, the women, the sellers, everything went well. It's just amazing, honestly.
Yeah,
and the band as well. The band, they did amazingly well. We rehearsed for less than 2 weeks, and things really went like that. So I be telling them, how about if we had a 1 month or 2 months rehearsal? It would have been a complete different story, Yeah, so for me, I'm really happy that people are happy, Yeah.
Yeah, I have another one regarding your songs. After the release of Salo and your other songs, people like, this is not the STV, like it's a complete different style. So why do you come with a different style this time? Because many people are criticizing it. They'll be like, this is not the STV.
Which one?
The Mulawai, and the Sano, especially your dress code in Sano and everything. People were like, this is not the STV, until when you drop Nna La Duwa. So why do you bring up that style?
Okay, Mulawai. Yeah, well, it's music. I've been here for over a decade. You cannot keep doing the same thing over and over and over. It's boring, And music is, people feel different types of music. So I will always try to bring in something new, to add up to the spice. So it's not the same thing. We don't watch the same movie all the time, but we watch different movies, but almost the same story, So, that's it with music. We cannot keep giving the same thing over and over and over. You have to try different things, change it up a little, let it be wavy, Yeah. And that is one of the reasons why we are still here, because we change with time, Yeah, music changes, vibe changes, and we are able to change with time, and it keeps you around.
Okay, with connection to what she just mentioned, I want to relate it now to the stage performance itself. This time around, you did not come up with people considering looking at your swag or something like that. You came very simple. What geared you to come in that manner? Instead of people because when people go for shows, they always try to concentrate on what the artist put on, something very flashy. But this time around, you came up very simple. What geared you to come in that manner?
Well, first of all, You know, like I said, it's nothing new. We've been doing this so far, and we did have nice appearances, you know, looking flashy over and over, you know. Yeah, I thought it would be a little nice to change, you know, the concept of, you know, the outfit. And also, personally, 2024 have been a crazy year for me. You know, I've been through a lot personally, you know, and, you know, I try to show that in my music too as well, you know, because I'm an artist. That's what we do, yeah. Yeah.
Yes, as I was about to say, the other one is a concern because this man will attest to that I came around for and I met some of my colleagues there. I think that would just throw shapes to what he was saying. And we got our tag at last. But then I came in and the security, you know, was like, you are not entering because there is full. So even in the afternoon, he told me I do not have a uniform. Why should I enter? I was like, where is media and uniform? So at the night, he told me there is food. So I was telling him you're only in security. How can you tell me here is food when
I'll let them take that one.
Yeah, actually, you're right about that. We realized that there were some circumstances where most people who necessarily or deserve to be there were having problems to enter at the designated areas. But then these are based on so many factors. And for the securities, at some point, related to their operational guidelines, when they realize that even when the safety of the audience is on first place, you having a tag allowing you to be there, and the dangers at that particular moment, they're looking at the safety first. They're not allowing people to go to where they're supposed to be if it is not secured, even though they have the tags. So what we're trying to do, like Kadi also mentioned, is that we acknowledge all these issues. So we're trying to come at the middle, like to meet up with the media personnel in the future. Like when are you people supposed to collect your tags? When are you people supposed to come to the show to take your positions? Because to be realistic, we have to balance certain situations here. If media personnel have to come to ST's concert after 12 o'clock or around 11 in the evening, that's gonna be crazy to enter, you know. So we try to meet at a point where we will allocate the places where the media personnel is supposed to be and the time they can come and enter. Because like I mentioned, you having a media tag or being in the management, when the securities realize that letting you go to in a certain particular area is overcrowded, they might try to stop you, you know, until when they have a clearance of safety to allow you. So, but it's noted and put into consideration. So we will try to work intensively with Ismaila in related to the media personnel for the future to make sure that we find a balanced atmosphere in terms of operation. Yeah.
One more question from my end. I mean, ST, you came on stage in cuffs and circles. Tell us what's the meaning of that, because it has not happened before.
Like I said, 2024 has been really crazy for me. You know, personally, I feel I was in chains in my life, in so many aspects in my life that I cannot really disclose right now. But you know, that image of me entering is more of that image. It represents what I've been through personally, as a person and also as an artist.
One more question from my end. It's obvious that Gambians have really given you the support that you deserve on this fateful day. Now, what is SB's management doing to ensure that they give back to society?
Let's let Kadi take that
Yeah,
one.
so we are always doing that. Actually, even today we have a session. We have a session with the GRA. So that's one thing. That's another step because we were not being educated about how we go. That's one thing. We're gonna be paying taxes. We want to make sure the government get a share of, you know, their share from their portion from what the earnings are based on their guidelines. And another thing, we have a foundation. I believe you guys are aware of that. We did a lot, and we are continuing to do, you know, what we have. We planting trees. Our goal is to plant 1 million trees. We don't know how long that's gonna take, So that means most likely we're going to be, doing that for a long time. And we're doing a lot through our organization, through the foundation actually. I know this is not about the foundation, but this giving back to the community is not necessarily limited to a big show. With or without the show, like the foundation people, what I keep telling them, this is not about ST. We want to be like Red Cross. Who's the founder again? Henry Donald. He's not alive. He's not alive for a long time, but Red Cross is alive. So there are a lot of organizations like that. But based on my observation over here, many organizations are very short, short span, they don't last long. But that's what I keep telling these people. This is not necessarily about ST. I know his name is attached to it. Here, ST traveled, ST is not available, whatever, but we want to keep doing this forever. So giving back to the community is not necessarily limited to when we make.
And a little bit more on what Kadi is also saying. For many people, I think they just focus on giving back to the community after the show. But like we in the ST management, we understand what it means because he is the biggest artist here. And one of the artists who started giving to the security, from the sound engineers, from the live band, everybody paid to them remains here. So and only he is given back related to the employment opportunities that are given.
We'll come back.
My name is Sophia. Est-ce que soo woyee bu mujjee bi nga génnee gis nañ ne doo déglu ma soose bon am na ay lu ma si jëlee daal comme ni dama nekk di la mu nekk si famille mu nekk si friend from anyone like maa ngi like wala am na li nga xamante ne ay problème ak yooyu nga xamante ne am na yeneen challenges yi nga nekk di face su fekkee tam mën nga ñëw woon tuuti about si woy bi yan challenges nga nekk di face loo xamante ne woy ko fa foofu noonu.
Well, yeah. Yeah, but like I said, 2024, dafa nekk at bu complicated that where I have really been through a lot. Like so much started wax lolu fi du jeex. Yeah, I understand honestly, but it's not been an easy, year for me. I had to go through a lot. Like what I am not. I had to go through, people spreading rumors and lies about me. I had to go through a whole lot of things that I cannot understand, to tell you the truth, Yeah. Came nobody. You just keep hearing rumors over there, and it's really crazy. Like there's a lot things you have then combined together. Like I said, it's complicated, trust me.
Okay, from what you explained this right now, do you think you are suffering from too much success or do you think you are suffering from too much success?
That say that sometimes it's crazy. Like I going into this because it's gonna be a long but just your name is at a certain height over there and people got eyes on you. It's always complicated, Yeah. Yeah.
Divided the sound into 3 shows. At that point in time,
The difference between what, though you are okay, at some point, the Gambian people who were there will witness that there was a complete breakdown for 15 minutes. So this was based on our job to understand that we need some adjustments because the voltage that was not going to be enough if the artist was there. So ST, working with his expert team, we deem it necessary to separate the electric lines. We have the generator taking care of the sound, been taken care done in advance of when ST is on stage. So clear here. It might be, I cannot confirm, but then what we were having at Q City in terms of capacity was enough. We are related to the live band instruments, and the problem that people will not realize during the performance of the normal artists was they were making playback. So you just have the DJ controller, which the DJs can tune to themselves. But electric magnet field that are connecting and responding to each other. So at some point, related to the crowd within the stage area, we were having so many electronic devices that we are trying to This is also a live band, and live band needs a lot of adjustment. Take care of them in the future. Performance. That we use during the show. Yeah.
This one goes to you. As the international manager,
Yeah.
what is the next thing about this international?
Okay.
What are you planning international? If there is any, or if you want to see any?
Yeah, basically the interview here is more based on the album, but then just to make it in short, like ST's music cross boundaries. And normally I should not talk about it, but I'm proud to talk about it. For the fact that he is working very hard, and the first time to bring a young Gambian talent together to put them in a band and with the intention of upgrading them and also to work in the future. So we have a lot of projects that are waiting for us. So, and then we're gonna work on these projects in the future, and then it will no more be a surprise when we are there. Yeah.
One last question. Regarding the album, how many songs do we have there, and how many collabs do we have there?
A dozen songs. Yeah. Yeah, four collab, four tracks were long collab, yeah. But on those 4 songs, we have about 8 Gambian artists. Yeah, we have Tanga Chama, we have Not Easy, we have Antu, we have Samiti, we have Rudy G, Musa Philly, One Park, Benjamin, of course, Rebellion the Ricola, yeah, Jamil. Yeah, Dogfather. It's actually modern. Yeah, it's modern. Yeah. On one song, I have Benjamin and Jamil, the Jamaican artist. And then on another song, I have Musa Philly, One Park. It's more of a lineup, Kuntaki Kuna kind of lineup, Ni Hamo Bije, where I featured several different artists on one song. So on that song, we have 5 artists.
And the other one, Blacker.
Thank you.
Okay. And the other one with 2 people, Blacker.
Yeah. I have Lil Ums and Blacker on another song too. It's about 10 Gambian artists. Yeah.
Altogether, it's 12 songs.
Yeah. Yeah, 4 collabos, and then we have 8 singles. Yeah.
I have one more question.
Okay.
Firstly, it is obvious that you have a lot of songs, so tell us which one is your favorite. If you have to choose among all the songs.
Honestly, if I am to be honest, it changes. But Nna La Duwa is forever personal to me. I love that song. It's motivational. It speaks to me. And Sano is exceptional. People love Sano. I think Sano was the best performance at the luncheon. Yeah, for the Sano song. Yeah, bro, it was amazing. I love Sano as well. But Sinyul is exceptional. Mbasina Almo Omwe is crazy. Buajaburo Almo Fanamwe. Yeah, no, but to tell you the truth, I think it's been a while, at least since an album like this sort of for me. From 1 all the way down to the end is all fire. I can listen to them for a month, maybe because because I don't really listen to my music like that. But I keep listening to these songs. I listen to them daily, over and over, so yeah. It changes, it keeps changing.
There's one thing people are neglecting, which is the moves on stage. Is it legendary moves or money moves? We want to know.
I love live band, honestly. There's so much that can be done that people have not really been seen. I do a lot of different type of music, and so usually when I come to the luncheon, I do semi-live because I do hip-hop, I do drill, I do Afro-manding, I do Afrobeat, So sometimes I feel like I don't get as much as I want to get, because of the different genres of music, and I have to deal with one band, so I keep. But with the live band, trust me, it's spiced up. People will be seeing a lot of different things from me because we'll be doing a lot of live band from now moving on. Okay. Hey, shout out to Keba Tilo and friends. They did amazingly well. Yeah.
I also want to know, as an artist, what is your biggest fear? Because a lot of people say this is ST. If so many people would say a lot of things about you, some of them it might be positive, and some of them it might be negative. But as an artist, can you tell us what is your biggest fear when we talk about ST?
Well, being misunderstood, being misjudged, like you said, people would say a lot of things about you as a person. Say, if people portray you to be red when you are white, that's really crazy. Nobody loves that. That doesn't sit well with anybody. Although you might not necessarily be in a position to change everybody's mind or something like that, but that is something to fear. When you get up every day, you walk, you trying to make some positive changes in your life and in other people's lives, and also in what you do as an artist for Gambia. And then when people misunderstand you, bro, that hurts because it goes against everything that you stand for, as a person. So yeah.
Again, what message do you have for the younger artists that are trying to make it like you, how you make it? And we also feel like you also started it a long time ago. And a lot of people were saying, but we need a more state for them. I feel like you don't support them, you don't give them helping hand.
Yeah.
It as a code, or it multi crown as a code, or whether you crown yourself as a code. Even the sort of people for the younger artists on today, alhamdulillah, about like and but still they have this understanding towards you.
Well, nsemi mfuno artist ole wolon dal musical mu arts let it talent ko along, ikana ke moti mimbe give up la, momo na la time long amuka suni all the time, bro. Like I was rapping during Jalex all BJ singate all BJ. Watu mam popular mulma lo nyama katalen nga so open nga Jalex all but wollo mejo aksulti yana ila kuolke. I did wait for my time all the way. It wasn't like mole and chika and nafi na ko tell the time sita. No, do ko kenyalo. You put in work and hopefully it pays off some other time. Yalene. So just mbafule ye tesiti doku wala doku ko la momu ka mo forcer pour ay mola denkilo like o kana mola denkilo like. Ni moy denkilo kanal be ya moy jan na jarta like la be ba I like la. If it's worth it to you, you will tell them ninsenya right now because you want to get it. So they have to put in work. New sabo nying anin drama nying aka promotion ole create but amati na ila level of work aita santo or ila level of experience. Malam pe kam feel. So it's either ya karang ware ya karang wake dal, doman ko lon dal, but momo la time sita iminale for sure.
Yeah, so can I ask?
Yeah, but please, left in Kalo as well. Yeah, what was that question? Bari ko iko mule afana mako. Yes, I like that line very well. So, but I'm being in Kala. So, foite malong kontenga mul mako industry kono. Ite personally, I'm being in Kakane honestly.
I'm the journalist right now.
No, but ite meta ika artist interview le. But it ka dindingol interview ntela kola le biri years ago. Long time for it. You fellow musical quarter, how do you see it? Yeah, moy. Aha. So yeah, jele. I just told you I have 8 different Gambian artists on my album, bro. There's no album Gambian launch me along come Gambian artists also strategy, and they don't always have to be like popular. They don't always have to be big. What people need to understand is Nico support is so different. Yang invite la soto, iko nye ST nana wa mga launchin na soto lafta na pass by ta. Yalan. Ye listening party soto iko nye ko na lafta le na je nata na. Yalan. Nga song soto nge invite. Na platform auto is open for you to jump in anytime because Ninga So is open for any Gambian artist. And I'll still support in other ways that I can. But people need to understand support doesn't always have to be financial. Malam fekam feel. And everybody can witness that, I jump on people's song. Jump to artist de la song that this year. I'm on 10 la 10. Omanke album what? And it's not like a big tante ntatile or mbita jile puruka boss nyining or anything like that. Bro, that is support. That's what we call support in another form. Forte. Tana finko na fan page to yaji be flyer jelle bije from artist will minul la launching all tamitanin so for right now mimbe on top of the fan page amanke big bangalti for manke supporti. So I don't understand what type of support people are talking about. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. How many artists did I do songs with you 1 million views sort of jam? Many yalong ko say before a mantra was sort of kanu. Woman can support it.
Subscriptions go up too.
Yeah, exactly, you know. So like sometimes, you know, we just certain things be, you know, I feel like I'm unnecessary mole fangol call for, you know, because konga fo nyame na kelos yatale, you know, I knew sababe siaring coma, so definitely ba si fa bele moila, but konga fangol mim fo janga manke fenti min nuta nitata online rek fat yeah, ST type from last year to this year ibe at least 18 collabos jelale from Gambian artists. Mammo be ke list toto nyin soto, it's a Gambian thing, everybody is in it. Yala ne ntolka support kele in different ways. For Molia realize, Fuima realize, so financial long, Famanke financiality, but you know, we've been doing that a long time ago, bro.
I want to add something on this. I think this is a very question. Come here, for dindingol, right? Come ke support nyamen. So manta I malafika diamo about ke support nyamen or whatever. But I think it's very important for dindingol, especially the new artists. Ye keba kendol soto e koma ye mol soto e koma million ko they will advise them well nyimu marathon leti. This is not about your first song that is a hit. This is not about your first album make it a hit. Nyimu marathon leti, you want to be there forever. Nite one song soto a diata drong kebal dol be koma ibening esti ko takindila nyola ibening jizul ko takindila nyola o ibening dada ko takindila nyola. Wolmu artist baleti, they are more resourceful than you. They are more experienced than you. You just get here with a very good song. So, but Milbe Koma, those people, ike support le to go against a big artist, but they cannot maintain that support. So, by the time you be bulo bole koto, you know, it's a problem for you. You don't see them. They are gone. They move on to the next artist. Me alonko olebe on. So, dindingol is very important. They have grown-ups behind them. Me alonko ike advice le about what is going on, how to move forward, how to respect people who've been there before them, who paved the way for them. Okay, so I think that is very important. Mol milbe koma is very important. You mo jamal milbe je mol lekate koma. Ni be koma ibe sukusukula ibe sukusukula. But osuku ibuka ibe sola kodola fam. Ibe they will support you in a lot of ways. If you got a problem, call me. But they don't do that forever. That's just for a short period. Then they will move on to the next person. They will leave you alone. Ngoje artist jama balle la ja. Ikilimpet ne artist ol nyininka, they will tell you. Milkatare koma during that period, you know, give them a year or two, they're not there no more. They move on to the next guy. So I think that's very important. Milbe koma, milie sansang is very important.
Yes, they have a question for you.
Why? Well, ninga for maybe nga album do sort of like ninga na track all bondi, you know, nga recording kuntun dingal ka studio to lang tuje. So ni album mo kana sometimes you have to pick and choose or nying and then we put that on the album. The rest all muri bound yeah. So definitely next album aminal. So you know next album is dope already because yentiri jala bijele already. You know to anticipate kan for the longest. Another song which is big, but I'm managing album or mix a better next album or konale, and then you know, so we go there, you know.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
So a lot of criticism because of online, one get criticized from the media to your fellow artists and in different individuals, so you understand. And cover more like artists, they are a human being like God. They feel the same thing. So how do you feel when you get criticized? So you come out of the way, whatever come out of the media online. So how do you feel about it?
Well, from the start, I know what I signed up for. I keep telling them that yalan need to bota especially besanto mo be nyabe lurin damin. It's not only gonna be nice flashy lights and yalan, it's gonna be a negative side as well, you know. So people will have to talk. You cannot stop that. And you cannot control what people say as well, you know, but you make peace with yourself because you know Ite following, and that's enough for you as a person, you know. But people will talk, you have to let them talk. Sometimes it's crazy. You cannot say it all doesn't affect you. Sometimes it's really crazy because, you know, it's like if Jibe mirror like, oh, damn. Like that, you know, like that person. But you cannot stop it. You have to get to the part where you accept as an artist, you know, nibe media or anything is gonna happen, bro. You just have to try to stay strong so you can overcome it, but challenges are gonna come, you know.
And then we have to congratulate you because I have been to QCD. I've never missed an event at QCD, but your event is, I can say, the best event.
Turn up.
Yeah, Buka event don't miss QCD.
Ntolkana kuoleke.
What is the message behind Ila appearance on stage? Number one,
okay.
Maybe but I was upstairs. Little because in Tamatale, so very young collaborator in best local. But saying not like an because I want to hear from you. Minimum Ila reason of appearance on stage, Kedo Bibala, Dulsaba go freedom. I'm going to tackle back. Naftali you free money.
Yeah, well, you know, kung nga for nye nyamin earlier dyan di ka na. Next time yun na Juna, yeah. Yeah, nga for, you know, like 2024 have been a tough year for me, you know, kujamal le bekiring hanin sayang, yala ne. So, from an artistic point of view, me in chains represent Nna life. You know, the struggles, the challenges, you know, all the things that I have to face. I feel like that is my life from that picture. You know, it's about my life too. It's a dear song to me. So, you know, me in chains and in connection to that song is to tell you, man, you know, I'm not man free dal, I'm in chains. Yeah, it doesn't have to be physical chains, like I said, you know. I've just been through a lot, bro.
What was happening maybe church holiday, wala sabu, iblo chain, and then you left a
Can I
Okay, chief.
Can I add something there? Around sometimes,
yeah,
like you can bricks question or meaning in that thing. Then I come across of different media posts concerning about the pictures. Sometimes it's not about the people, but it's about the media house, caption there, me and uncle like, okay, except for okay. Konite are described as a slave. The people that are commenting down, they're gonna see it like that. So sometimes certain issues with like a pop nang, you know, it's like media household. They have to be very conscious about their captions. But caption do be ko fena ka negative impact la fena do fanan kan anata ro ba caring. Anata if at all a caption do develop like it's better you ask the artist management team about the story that you want to put up before fabricating your own story. Wo fana mu fengol de mi alon ko like you know ka difficulties encounter you know in some media house. Huh? No, mbuka call pick, but mbuka call pick. Obviously you have to keep trying.
So VM. I think I have. Yeah, I think I also have to come in purka gala kumonyi bamande because music combination ole bije from vocal to act.
that's right.
So nimie ny album wala intro jibe in the launch message is clear. He is in that chains represent purely all of the things that are going through. He is struggling in. Means whether social media lombang, artist or lombang, artist management lombang, whether realistical facts or fabrications, mimbe jurma. Still on the chains, I will sing. Malam fa understand. So it signifies that. So it is a symbol of representing Nakom, okay, despite in which circumstances I am in and the struggles I'm going through, then still menna music on kanne. So this is it. So what acting was the physical part of sewing. Nna La Duwa intro nye mimin and in song nye mimin. Yeah.
King Kunta.
or they want to confirm?
Any other question?
Let me say hi to Ismail. Thank you so much for your communication.
Yeah, Ismail, yeah, to be honest, I would say thank you for your esteem management.
Yeah.
Yeah, because for them also Ismail Kachi, Nima Ismail, and them is a wonder.
Amen, 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 amen. Amen.
Can you please make that clear? Because I don't like 6 million.
Not 12 million.
Okay.
Allah advance free. Secondly, put on his behalf.
Yeah, but do we have to clear this point and then carry on forth? Yeah, talking about the figures. We cannot even know, like, because it's simple, right? Okay, you have an event, you organize an event, you have expenditures, right? Even up to now in our accountability process of working to know what are we waiting, how many tickets are sold, how many tickets are we expecting. Our worst case scenario, the tickets that are not sold. So we are on our auditing level also in the process. Yeah, and then what people fail to understand also, like music is expensive, you know. It's about the whole album, financing a whole album, financing a whole concert. And then ST management don't have sponsors for these events, you know. So everything is coming from us. This means when we spend millions in our event, we have to spend also the same kind of money in our upcoming events. You can also sometimes, you know, knock on certain points of bringing sponsors will also be good, you know.
Okay.
Well, thank you very much. I think, you know, this question, I feel like near Nyininka, okay, yes, Nyininka, science and management, ticket reconciliation, you know, more being alone them, but, you know, the I mean, mo jama ba fala ko
wol fanan ka di modo le la fanan, and I won't be surprised fanan near 20 tickets di modo la fanan 10 di ala friend le, you know. Yeah. You know, fen kon del ka di dola le o fanan ya di modo la, probably o fanan ya di modo la. So
as soon as money final number,
yeah, numbers so the
Yes,
you know.
if we give you estimate, you already
Yeah,
know the
if we
do just 2 more albums.
But there was a
10 albums.
Does it mean after the 2 months you're leaving?
After that, I don't know. But I don't know, but you're not gonna hear no more albums after
They
that.
always said every album,
Every year, I take to larang on the dal. Every year, I be larang on that. Why? You be larang on the dal? Why?
Security for media houses to be cleared. So we try definitely. Thank you. The
tickets that are not sold. So we are on our auditing level also in the process. Yeah, and then what people fail to understand also, like music is expensive. You know, it's about the whole album, financing a whole album, financing a whole concert, and then ST management don't have sponsors for these events. You know, so everything is coming from us. This means when we spend millions in our event, we have to spend also the same kind of money in our upcoming events also. So this is why from you journalists, if you can also sometimes, you know, knock on certain points of bringing sponsors will also be good, you know. You know. Yeah. Is okay. Yeah.
Well, thank you very much. I think, you know, this question, but I feel like near Nyininka, okay, ST Nyininka, science and this is the most difficult work for every management. Ticket reconciliation, you know, more being alone them, you know, banko minkang, you understand? Eka tiketo di mola le fang, prior tiketo wafi, amari ko tiketo bantale already. At the end of the day, yena tiketo chai, tiketo je. Amari na tiketo sendi. So I mean, mo jama ba fala ko okay program ni mo nanga mo findra aldua o mo nanga mo min finda ninga do ko bang nga number jibe, but we cannot tell how much was sold. It's not possible.
It's not possible.
It's not possible.
If you pay attention on the outlet,
it's not possible.
At the outlet all fanang, especially the individuals, not the restaurants, but the individuals, wal fanang kadi modo la fanang. And I won't be surprised fanang near 20 tickets di modo la fanang 10 di ala friend level. You know. Yeah, exactly. So it's like a chain, you know. Fenkon del kadi dollar o fana yadi modola probably o fana yadi modola. So
as soon as money final number.
Yeah, numbers so the, yeah.
What is the estimate?
Estimate. I don't know.
As soon as we find out, yes.
Yes,
If we give you estimate, you already
yeah,
know the
if we, yeah,
As
exactly.
soon as we find out.
No, if we give an estimate, that's
No, see, have a question, please.
Are we having an album next year?
Album.
Yeah.
Yes, I think I'm.
Yeah, obviously, every album, kami addition, immediate contact kami, kami addition. Mo nyal ba ko online, and then ila fellow addition na do ya ko. So I don't know what you have to say about it.
Okay, so say, ila mo. Artist la dogo mo ne de ka music ko bro. Boni. Ka album mo da ko di. So ita mo kapentati every year ita ka to larang da. Every year be larang da. Why ibe larang da la? Why? Exactly. People have to look at music like that, you know. It's not like come, you know, mbe suba la kono nyimbe musical la ninyi ya start mota kala no. Okay, nyine la tonse fonyo nyindu ina. It's not like that. Amanke ko Gambia damalong. Anywhere around the world, it's never like that anywhere. You know, anybody can make your music. It's never like nyim bitiko like a jamabawa fi so therefore anyantaka soronne. You know, like, you know, wonongol fana. No, bro, it's never musical titanya to auto, because musical is about the level of creativity. It's not about come dankodoro mwe taraji. Malum we can understand. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, for clarification, Ismaila never said the media houses should be at QCD 5:30 becoming. And then one thing we also need to understand is, just like, you know, doctor said, we have seen scenarios where we, you know, issued out media tax earlier, and then at the end of the day, I'm not going to say you, but then we have media houses that duplicated our cards, and it was very frustrating on the side of the management. And then I will also tell you this for free. Last year, or year before last, we gave media houses more than 4 tax. You know what happened? Some media houses, you know, were seen sitting on the VIP to come and attend the show. And at the end of the day, I see someone sitting on my chair with a media tag. How is that going to feel like? Those things are the bad PR that we always encounter after the show. I can tell you for free, the ST's management is the only management that would do a successful show when we should be out, you know, relaxing. We always come out in the media to either clarify on 1 or 2 things. But hopefully next year, we will do better, whereby media houses and the management will work hand in glove, you know, to have a better atmosphere. Maybe, who knows, we can have media houses that can even apply online, or their accreditation cards could be given to them either by scanning or so. We always set standard, and I can say, sorry you went through this, but it was not also easy on me. You could see at one point in time, I had to talk to the international manager to help me, because, I mean, 37 cards, more than 100 media outlets, you know, coming out. But you will not also say that Ismaila Fadera prepared a special list that was given to the security for media houses to be cleared. So we tried, definitely. Thank you. No. No, you are not. You are not armed robbers.
The security part, I ordered him to wait for a security support based on a reason. It was more at a particular time when many people were rushing at him. So the rest of the people were not knowing what was going on there. So at some point we have to put some security measures. Yeah, that was the only reason. And also, like, for the media houses, like, the difficulties with this tax sometimes is complicated, because you have a media house with 1 camera, with 1 person, but they're demanding for like 4 cards. So I think sometimes you also have to have a functional plan from how many persons we need, and then what they exactly doing, you know. Yeah.
Yeah, on behalf of that, I would want to clarify, even though I come alone, before I used to come with my camera person and take a backstage interview.
Yeah.
But some other media houses would come with their journalists and their technical team because they want to go live and they want to use cameras instead of phone on other gadgets. Yeah, this fine I come with my phone now, but before I used to come with one person. But speaking on behalf of other media houses that are there, here rather, they come with their technical team so that they can go live with their internet and some other gadgets.
Yeah, like Ismaila also said, we will definitely put everything into consideration, and then for the future we try to meet up earlier, even before the event, and then we put some plans together that is benefiting both parties. Yeah.
Thank you.
Sorry, someone is asking that there's a simple question to you. Why do you always do album launching without the album being read?
Always, no. It's not an always thingy. What happens is, is not left to you as the artist. It could take a longer time. You don't even know exactly when it's gonna come out. All you know is it's on the review. It's gonna pop out someday, anytime, So that's what happens actually. Yeah. Yeah.
They contributed a lot, buying tickets and they attend the event. So what we have to say to them?
Yeah, como fancy fal wala tin nambijang hanisang, because mulmuka understand sometimes fans will wala ka come motivation or it come fuel on you to keep going on, because each time you face difficulties, face problems, you look back and you see those people ready to support to that level, it keeps you going, When people, it keeps you fighting because people believe in you and they show you they believe in you. It's like a motivation for me to go on. So I want to say to all of them, thank you. Saluto. Nkata told me, Bela, it's been amazing. People come out in their numbers. Like, sometimes people are like, boy, nta malong ko nyimo jama Gambian jamal fangol bijaneteng, Like plasul ka jam pack le fo mulka fo je doyatale, and that's not the usual picture of Gambian, but Gambians performing outside. So honestly, diaspora guys,
we're supposed to thank. If you guys pay attention on the statement that we check out, we didn't mention no name because it's lot of names. We don't actually have sponsors, but mo jamale ticket also. So wala tina see about a million along with some more than 20 tickets. Some institutions and individuals, Musabaro, a lot of them, but it's a whole lot. We initially wanted to put all the names out there, but it's a lot of names, and we still believe we're going to be forgetting some. Then it's, so, but we thanking everybody. It's a lot of people who buy tickets and support and give it to their family or their institution staff so that they could attend.
Okay, my last question. You understand? So, like, we have to see, then what the government, individual, private sector, right now.
we have a role to play, especially in Tulmi along a platform or sort of, mulki lamoy na mulkana kan jibe.
supposed to be there. Complicated.